Fenty got me in my feelings. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl KIE RASHON. First things first, Happy New Year, Happy 2019. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited to be back in front of this camera, you guys. It does feel a teensy bit weird, but you know what? I had to come back because I was super excited about this new launch by Fenty Beauty, and I thought, you know what better way to jump back in front of my camera than with this launch. So before we get into this review, because Fenty Beauty was not playing, and I was not playing any. And I must say, y'all, I spent a pretty penny on Friday in Sephora. I was the first one in the store, first one in the line. She hadn't even put out the daggone product yet, and I was like, come on, hand it over. So, yes, I am ready to share my thoughts on this new launch. It'll be my first impression. I have not tried the products on yet. I have opened the packaging and took out the package, things like that, so it'll be easier for me for this video. But as far as testing anything out, I have not tested anything. I did swatch some things in the store to try to get my colors correct. So I'm hoping that I chose the right colors for this, you know, my skin tone. But if you guys did not know, Fenty Beauty did launch 50 concealers and 8 setting powders. So, you know, it was a big deal in the beauty community. But you know what? Before we get all into, you know, the nitty gritty of this video, make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Make sure that you hit the notification bell, because you know what? I upload at least 2 to 3 times a week on my normal schedule. I'm getting back to that. But you don't want to miss any videos. So, let's go ahead and get into what you guys came here for. This Fenty Beauty. All right, let's go. Yes. Okay, so the concealers are $26, and the setting powders are $32. She dropped 50 concealers and 8 setting powders, so I'm here for that shade range, honey. She kept with the same trend of the frosted, you know, glass bottle as she did with the foundations. This is what the concealer bottle looks like. It has 8 milliliters or 0.27 fluid ounces of product. Comparing that to her foundation, this is how that bottle looks. I love the packaging on hers. It's very, very simplistic, but you know, anytime you see this, you know it's Fenty Beauty. Even if the name wasn't on there, I would know this is Fenty Beauty. If I'm comparing that size to, say, my Makeup Revolution, which you guys know is one of my favorite concealers, Makeup Revolution has the 11 fluid ounces or 3.4 milliliters of product, and that's what that comparison looks like. So that's just a size comparison, not price or quality comparison. So don't get that twisted. And then we have the setting powders. You guys, this packaging is gorgeous. Look at that packaging. It's just very, very simplistic. It still has that glass type of packaging. I love the chrome top of this. But anyway, let's go ahead and put on our foundation. Okay, so I got my foundation on. I am using the color 400 in the Fenty foundation. I did use the color 420 before in like my older videos, so like my first videos that I posted on YouTube and some videos that I had on Instagram. However, that was the wrong color for me. I did get color matched in the store on Friday, so 400 is actually my color, especially in the winter time. So hopefully this is translating correctly on camera. It looks really good in my mirror, so hopefully it's translating really well on camera for you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these concealers. Okay, so the concealers are a creamy longwear crease-proof liquid concealer that delivers light as air, medium to full coverage in a groundbreaking range of 50 easy to shop soft matte shades. So it says online that the foundations have corresponding concealers. So basically my shade in foundation is 400, so my concealer will also be 400. This is what they look like side by side. The concealer is a teensy bit lighter than the foundation, only to give you a more lightening effect under your eye. It's not supposed to be a like crazy amount of highlight. However, if you want to go for that crazy highlight that some of us like, then you just go down in the shade range, obviously. I decided to get 3 concealers. They are $26, like I said before, and I got the colors 380, 390, and 400. Now, there is a 385, so there is one between the 380 and the 390. However, I didn't get that one. I basically got the lightest one that I felt would look good on me, and then I got obviously my shade range, and then the 390. So the 380 and the 390 are actually in the tan complexion range. They're the like 2 of the last 4 in that range, and then 400 is the first one in the deep color range. So I will swatch these for you guys really, really quick. So this is the 400. So this will be the match for my current foundation shade. So let's see. So that is 400. You guys can see that. This will be 390 here. And then this is 380. So a slight difference between 380 and 390. Now I feel like I should have gotten 385 just to see like the different shade ranges between the two. Because that's a nice gradient, I feel like, just between those 3. Okay, so again, this is 400. So 400 is for tan to deep skin with very warm undertones. And then you have 390, which is this middle one here. And 390 is for tan to deep skin with warm yellow undertones. And then you have 380, which is the first one. And 380 is for tan to deep skin with cool undertones. So those are the differences for those colors. It's drying down pretty good. I don't really have any concealers that I could compare these to as far as the texture of them. But they are definitely very, very creamy. Just swatching them on my hand, they feel like amazing. So for my under eye, I feel like 400 is really, really, like it'll match too much. But we're gonna do 400 just to show you guys like how it looks. As far as, you know, using the concealer with the foundation. And then if I want to brighten it up, I'll do that as well. I have seen that a little bit goes a long way, so I do not want to use a lot of this straight out the bat. That definitely feels like really good. It's very, very creamy. I'm gonna let this dry just a little bit. But I do want to tell you guys, I also got the 2 brushes that dropped as well. I got the precision concealer brush. This is what that looks like. This retails for $26. And then I also got the powder puff setting brush. So I will be trying this out because I heard that it's like smooth as butter. So I'm going to be trying this brush out to see what all the hype is with that. I'm going to hold off on the concealer brush just because I want to do it when I do like a contour or whatever. I don't want to use this one just yet. Not yet. But let's go ahead and get into blending this out. I mean, I see a little bit, but nothing crazy. So I'm definitely going to go in with, let's see, should I do, I feel like 380 will be too light right now. Let's try 390. Let's see. Yeah, I think 390 is going to work. That's a little, yeah, that's a little brighter. I think I would use 380, which is the first shade, the lightest shade that I got for a more like dramatic look. But the setting powders are supposed to be brightening as well, so let's let them do their work when we use them. Ooh, that's a definite like a little lifting situation here. And I have bags, so, you know, you can't hide all the bags, but I want to see if it's going to crease because it says crease proof. So let's see about that. Okay, so for the setting powders, again, there are 8 setting powders, $32. The setting powders are supposed to be a Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch setting powder. They are a super fine, weightless, loose setting powder in 8 sheer shades to perfect and extend makeup wear for a filtered, photo-ready finish on lock. So let's see if I'm going to be clockable with this setting powder. So the shades that I got, again, I was not sure what shades I should get. All I did was look at the colors in the store and try to figure it out. I already have like banana type powders, so I kind of stuck with that shade. So I did get the banana shade, which you see here. It's like a yellowish tint to it. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Damn it. I also got the color Nutmeg. So that's what that color looks like here. So that is going to be too dark for my under eye for sure. So I will probably use that as like an all over face powder. But banana may be the way to go. So let us see. And again, they say a little goes a long way. Okay, like does a little go a long way? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm just taking some out the cap, pressing it on my hand. I use less on this eye, obviously. How do I feel? Okay, so I did not use a lot because I want to make sure I'm going to use it the way that it says online. Like very little product goes a long way. And not how I would normally use setting powder. I'll be caking up in here. But I'm not going to do that. Try to be more ladylike. Whatever. So let's see. If I take, ooh, nutmeg looks really dark though. Ooh. Let's take a little and see what happens. What happens? Just around. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's nice. To set the rest of my face, that's like gone. I don't see it. Do y'all see it? Can y'all see that on my face? All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I will be back with my final thoughts. Yeah, I'll be back. I guess I didn't notice it. The powder does have like a scent. I'm going over my under eye again. It does have like a slight scent, but it smells really good. Like very refreshing. Like it's not flowery. Well, kind of flowery, but not. It's not overpowering. I like it. Okay, guys. So this is the finished look with everything pulled together. So now it's time for some truth and some tea or some wine. So I will say this is not the way that I use the product and the way I've been seeing it used on other beauty influencers. They have not been using it like super heavy. They're trying to be like more simplistic with it to give a more neutral type of beat, just highlighting your basically your natural features. And that's what I feel like this product does. You guys know Rihanna and you've seen her makeup. She doesn't really go for this crazy over kicked up, you know, beat on her face. Like, her beats are very, very simple yet glamorous and natural slash neutral. Those are not interchangeable. Yeah, I feel like her makeup line always goes for that, especially when it comes to like your base routine. So like your foundation, the concealer, the powders that you use with it. It's very, very sheer, very, very like creamy, melts into your skin. It's more like a flawless type of beat that gives you a more radiant look to your already, you know, radiant self. So that's what I feel like this is. Could I possibly use this for a dramatic type of look and a dramatic beat? Probably, but I would go with the lighter concealer. So I would probably dive into like the 380, 385 type of range for my skin tone to give a more lifted eye, and then do the, the banana powder on top of that. Let me come up in the camera so you guys can see. So far, I've been wearing this for about an hour, and I don't see any type of creasing or separating in the actual concealer or under my eye. I have under eye lines anyway, so there are going to be lines there, but the whole point is, does the concealer crack? Because sometimes I do get cracking in my under eye area, and it just looks crazy. So I don't see that so far. I feel like I could use a little bit more concealer, but as far as this wear test and this first impression, I think it looks fine. Let's see, does it pass the flash test? I don't know. Let's find out, because we cannot be over here beaming for the wrong reasons. We want to be radiant, but not that radiant. You know what I'm saying? So let's do a flash test. Oh, she passes. Oh, she passes. Yes, she does. Check her out. No flash. No flashback. Okay. No flashback. Again, for natural radiant beat, this is what, you know, this product line is about. So I'm all for it. Again, if you want to do a more, you know, fabulous, not on the town beat, you can still use these products. You just got to be a little bit more heavy-handed with it, and also probably go down in your concealer shade to give a more brightened, lifted up effect. I will let you guys know what I think when I do another look with this. I'm going to wear it for the whole day, so you guys will get my full, honest feedback after that to see if it actually does what it says it's going to do. Crease proof and all that kind of stuff. If it keep me looking like this all day, then I'll be happy. So I hope you guys can see it. Questions about this wig? This is the same kinky curly wig that I wore, you know, from Diva Tress some videos ago, so go check that out. My nails, I got my nails done. It's like I did it myself. Press-ons. So yeah, but anyway, this was super exciting. I'm glad I did this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or things I didn't mention in this video, please let me know down below in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you smash on that notification bell. Don't miss any videos. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me, for checking me out. We'll be hitting a year in, I think it was in March. So very, very exciting times coming up. But I will see you guys on Wednesday, because I have a bomb Wiggy Wednesday coming up. So stay tuned for that. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you very, very soon. Love ya.